Now we're at the bottom, and here's that little creek I showed you coming into Waterfall Branch Creek, which is just a nice little stream. Looks like a tree fell down over there. So a lot of branches and such. Lots of stuff falls down here. There's the hill that we just came down. Over here is a place that we call Charles Beach. A little hard to see right now, but this area in here is in the summer it's just sand. Right now it's all covered with leaves. You can see a little bit of the sandy beach right here. And there's a nice deep pool here. And so we can come down here and have a good time. Beautiful rock formations there above the creek. It's a very windy creek. It goes for about a mile down to the Black Warrior River and another mile upstream that we can follow easily. This is a great place for skipping rocks, as Charles will now demonstrate.
Yes. Okay. First, you do that.
Awesome.
And then you get splashed, and then your camera gets ruined by the splash.
Okay, my partner just took back up to the house, and I'm going to go for a little ways upstream. It's actually, in most of this ravine, it's a pretty flat area, and you cannot see any houses at the top of the ridges at all, so you feel like you're in the middle of the forest. Well, you are really. And I have lots of little landmarks, of course, that I use to tell how far I've gone. I love these little rock walls where the stream is. Here it's really slow moving and gentle. See a little beach of sand. I'm coming up here to the first big obstacle, which is a bend in the creek. It's really not much of an obstacle at all unless you're trying to keep your feet dry, which I usually do. And so it changes every time I'm down here. Got to find a place where I can step across without getting my feet wet. That looks like a good stone to step on if I can reach it from here. I'm going to put the camera away so this does not get dunked in the water. A moment later, and I have made it across without dunking my feet. I'm a very bad jumper, so it's never for sure what's going to happen. And now we're going to continue upstream. This happens frequently. A lot of trees are growing in here, but a lot of trees fall down and oftentimes get a mess on the trail, such as it is. Had to poke my way through this mess in order to get to the other side without poking myself. On the way down, Charles cut his leg. Not bad. Just a big scratch. There I'm on the other side. And now you can see it's pretty well clear sailing. Here's another of those giant beech trees. The trees down here are really big. And here's another little crossing. This one's much easier. In fact, oh, there's some small logs to make it even easier to get across. But this one, unless the water's really full, this one's easy. So I say. Lots of bends in this creek. It's kind of cool, just winds down the ravine. Here's one of my favorite spots. It's a small waterfall. It's one of the reasons this creek is called Waterfall Branch Creek. Anyway, there's the creek down here, and you can look up there how the water just falls down the hillside. Very nice. And then here's the creek again, those rock walls on the side. Walking along here on the trail, such as it is. And here's an interesting spot. This is kind of a deep pool next to a little waterfall. I, of course, have never been here, but one birthday party of Liz's when she was small, oh, maybe 10 years old or so, 12, she and a few of her friends came down here, and I think they were playing in this water, and when they came back, this is in May, April, they were covered in ticks. Not so bad in November here. Here's my destination. There's a little waterfall here. You can hear it. And I like to sit on a rock over there. I'll show you in a minute. So there's my resting rock. Okay, and here I am sitting on my rock with water flowing around me on both sides and going down this beautiful little stream. So you can see why I like to climb down here sometimes and just sit here for a while and contemplate. Here's looking upstream. And if you look up on the top of the hills, there's no houses in sight. Let me just give you a few minutes of this restful scene to enjoy. I can't tell you how fortunate I feel to have such a beautiful spot essentially right out my back door.